Then Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to all the assembly of the children of Israel, and say to them, You shall be holy, for I, Jehovah your God, am holy. Each one of you shall fear his mother and his father, and you shall keep my Sabbaths. I am Jehovah your God. Do not turn to idols or make for yourselves molten gods. I am Jehovah your God. And when you offer a sacrifice of peace offerings to Jehovah, you shall sacrifice it so that you may be accepted. It shall be eaten on the day you sacrifice it, or on the next day, but what remains until the third day shall be burned with fire. But if it is eaten at all on the third day, it is an abomination. It will not be accepted. And whoever eats it will bear his own iniquity, because he has profaned what is holy to Jehovah. And that person shall be cut off from his people. And when you reap the harvest of your land, you shall not wholly reap the corners of your field, nor shall you gather the gleanings of your harvest. And you shall not glean your vineyard, nor shall you gather the fallen fruit of your vineyard. You shall leave them for the poor and for the sojourner. I am Jehovah your God. You shall not steal, neither shall you deceive, nor deal falsely with one another. And you shall not swear falsely by my name, thus profaning the name of your God. I am Jehovah. You shall not oppress your neighbor nor rob him. The wages of a hired servant shall not remain with you all night until the morning. You shall not curse the deaf nor put a stumbling block before the blind, but you shall fear your God. I am Jehovah. You shall do no unrighteousness in judgment. You shall not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the great, but in righteousness you shall judge your fellow countrymen. You shall not go around as a slanderer among your people, nor shall you profit by the blood of your neighbor. I am Jehovah. You shall not hate your brother in your heart, but you shall surely reprove your fellow countrymen, so that you do not bring sin upon yourself because of him. You shall not take vengeance, nor bear any grudge against the children of your people, but you shall love your neighbor as yourself. I am Jehovah. You shall keep my statutes. You shall not let your cattle breed with a different kind. You shall not sow your field with two kinds of seed, nor shall a garment made of two kinds of material come upon you. And if a man lies down and has sexual relations with a woman who is a slave designated for another man, but not at all redeemed nor given her freedom, there shall be an inquiry. They shall not be put to death, because she was not freed. And he shall bring his trespass offering to Jehovah to the entrance of the tent of meeting, a ram for a trespass offering. And the priest shall make expiation for him before Jehovah with the ram of the trespass offering for his sin which he has committed. And the sin which he has committed will be forgiven him. And when you come into the land and plant all kinds of trees for food, then you shall count their fruit as unharvestable. 3 years it shall be unharvestable to you. It shall not be eaten. But in the 4th year all their fruit shall be holy, for giving praise to Jehovah. And in the 5th year you may eat of their fruit that they produce, that their produce may increase for you. I am Jehovah your God. You shall not eat anything with blood, nor shall you practice divination or soothsaying. You shall not round the corners of your heads, nor shall you mar the edges of your beard. You shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor inscribe any marks upon you. I am Jehovah. Do not profane your daughter by making her a harlot, so that the land does not fall to harlotry. and the land become full of wickedness. You shall keep my Sabbaths and revere my sanctuary. I am Jehovah. Do not turn to mediums or to spiritists. Do not seek after them to be defiled by them. I am Jehovah your God. You shall rise before the gray-headed and honor the face of the old man, and you shall fear your God. I am Jehovah. And if a sojourner sojourns with you in your land, you shall not do him wrong. The sojourner who sojourns with you shall be to you as a native among you, and you shall love him as yourself. For you were sojourners in the land of Egypt. I am Jehovah your God. You shall do no unrighteousness in judgment, in measures of length, of weight, or of quantity. You shall have just balances, just weights, a just ephah, and a just hin. I am Jehovah your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt. And you shall observe all my statutes and all my ordinances and do them. I am Jehovah. Then Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, Moreover, you shall say to the children of Israel, any one of the children of Israel, or of the sojourners who sojourn in Israel, who gives any of his offspring to Moloch, shall surely be put to death. The people of the land shall stone him with stones. I will also set my face against that man and will cut him off from among his people, because he has given one of his offspring to Moloch, so as to defile my sanctuary and profane my holy name. And if the people of the land ever hide their eyes from that man when he gives some of his offspring to Moloch, and do not put him to death, then I will set my face against that man and against his family, and I will cut off from him, and I will cut off from among their people him and all who prostitute themselves after him, to prostitute themselves after Moloch. And the person who turns to mediums and to spiritists to prostitute himself after them, I will even set my face against that person, and I will cut him off from among his people. Sanctify yourselves, therefore, and be holy, for I am Jehovah your God. And you shall keep my statutes and do them. I am Jehovah who sanctifies you. If there is anyone who curses his father or his mother, he shall surely be put to death. He has cursed his father or his mother. His blood is upon him. If there is a man who commits adultery with another man's wife, even one who commits adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. If there is a man who lies with his father's wife, he has uncovered his father's nakedness. Both of them shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. If there is a man who lies with his daughter-in-law, both of them shall surely be put to death. They have brought about confusion. Their blood shall be upon them. If there is a man who lies with a male as with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood is upon them. If there is a man who takes a wife and her mother, it is wickedness. They shall be burned with fire. Both he and they, that there be no wickedness among you. If there is a man who lies with the beast, he shall surely be put to death, and you shall surely slaughter the beast. If there is a woman who approaches any beast to lie down with it, you shall kill the woman and the beast. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. If there is a man who takes his sister, his father's daughter, or his mother's daughter, and he sees her nakedness, and she sees his nakedness, it is a reproach, and they shall be cut off in the sight of the children of their people. He has uncovered his sister's nakedness, he shall bear his iniquity. There is a man who lies with a woman, having her sickness, and he uncovers her nakedness. He has laid bare her flow, and she has uncovered the flow of her blood, and both of them shall be cut off from among their people. And you shall not uncover the nakedness of your mother's sister, nor of your father's sister, for he has made naked his flesh. They shall bear their iniquity. If there is a man who lies with his aunt, he has uncovered his uncle's nakedness. They shall bear their sin. They shall die childless. If there is a man who takes his brother's wife, it is impurity. He has uncovered his brother's nakedness. They shall be childless. You shall therefore keep all my statutes and all my ordinances, and do them, so that the land into which I am bringing you to dwell in does not vomit you out, and you shall not walk in the customs of the nation which I am about to send away before you. But I have said to you, or because they did these things, so I abhorred them. But I have said to you, you shall inherit their land, and I will give it to you to possess it, a land flowing with milk and honey. I am Jehovah your God, who has separated you from the peoples. You shall therefore make a distinction between the clean beast and the unclean, and between the unclean bird and the clean. And you shall not make your souls abominable by any beast, or by any bird, or by anything that creeps on the ground, which I have separated for you as unclean. And you shall be holy to me, because I, Jehovah, am holy, and I have set you apart from the peoples to be mine. If there is a man or a woman who is a medium or a spiritist, they shall surely be put to death. They shall stone them with stones. Their blood shall be upon them. And Jehovah said to Moses, speak to the priests, the sons of Aaron, and say to them, no one shall defile themselves for a dead person among his people, except for his relative who is near to him, for his mother and for his father, and for his son and for his daughter, and for his brother, and for his virgin sister who is near to him, who has had no husband. For her he may defile himself. He shall not defile himself as a leader among his people, so as to profane himself. They shall not make any baldness on their head, or shave off the edges of their beard, or make any cuttings in their flesh. They shall be holy to their God, and they shall not profane the name of their God. For they present Jehovah's offerings by fire, the food of their God. Therefore, they shall be holy. They shall not take a woman who is a harlot or profaned, nor shall they take a woman put away from her husband, for the priest is holy to his God. You shall sanctify him, therefore, for he presents the food of your God. He shall be holy to you, for I, Jehovah, who sanctifies you, am holy. And the daughter of any priest, if she profanes herself through prostitution, she profanes her father, she shall be burned with fire. And he who is the high priest among his brothers, on whose head the anointing oil has been poured, and who has been consecrated to put on the garments, shall not let the hair of his head go loose, nor tear his clothes. Neither shall he approach any dead person, nor defile himself, even for his father or for his mother. Neither shall he go out of the sanctuary, nor profane the sanctuary of his God. For the consecration of the anointing oil of his God is upon him. I am Jehovah. And he shall take a wife in her virginity, a widow or a divorced woman or a profaned woman, a harlot, these he shall not take, but rather a virgin of his own people he shall take as wife, and he shall not profane his seed among his people. For I am Jehovah who sanctifies him. Then Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to Aaron, saying, No one of your seed throughout their generations who has a defect shall approach to present the food of his God. For no one who has a defect shall approach. One who is blind or lame, or with a disfigured nose, or with an extended limb, or one who has a broken foot or a broken hand, or a hunchback or a dwarf, or one who has a defect in his eye, or eczema, or scale, or crushed testicles. No one of the seed of Aaron, the priest who has a defect, shall come near to present Jehovah's offerings by fire. He has a defect. He shall not come near to present the food of his God. He may eat the food of his God, both of the most holy and of the holy, but he shall not go in unto the veil, or come near to the altar, because he has a defect, so that he does not profane my holy places. For I am Jehovah who sanctifies them. So Moses spoke to Aaron and to his sons and to all the children of Israel.